Hi, this is ProjectR1. This is ProjectR1 for CS6320. This project has 4 parts, and all 4 parts are working properly and correctly as required by the project specification. Let's get started. The project starts by forming 3 database tables: comments, users, photos. As an example, I've shown the creation of the data table for the comment sections, and these tables have been created by files, for instance, create comment.rb, which shows that there are columns that are being formed, and the table have been correctly created from these files. Also, within the models directory, there are 3 files called comments.rb, photos.rb, and users.rb. As an example, I show the comments.rb, which shows the association of comment to a user and to a photo. Association of photo belongs to a user and has many comments. The association of a user has many photos and many comments. Okay, let's get started on our first application. The first application has a controller by the name of users.controller. Inside that controller there is a method called index, and inside that method all the users are going to be stored in add users. Add users variable would be sent to the view file which displays the users. This is an all HTML code file which satisfies the requirements of MVC, and as you can see, the users are referenced each one by one, and then are going to be displayed, and there's a link that would link each user to a photo web page in which they show all of their photos. Alright, let's run the program. Here we are going to go to the URL users/index. I'm going to run that, and the result is that there are 6 users, and let's just select the first one, and we see the photos for the users number 1, in which case there are 2 photos. There is a creation time for each of the photos, and there is a set of comments that we are going to address and mention that in application number 2. Let's get to that application number 2. Application number 2 also has a controller. The name of the controller is photos controller.rb. Inside that controller there is a method index, and there is a SQL command that selects all of the photos with the user ID that is equal to a specific params ID which is specified in the URL website. And once that params ID is entered in the URL website, it's going to be compared against all of the users ID, in which case a particular set of photos are selected and are going to be stored in that photos variable, which is going to be sent to the view for the display. So let's take a look at the users. Let's take a look at the photos index HTML. This is also an all HTML coded program. It also satisfies the MVC requirement. For each of the photos, the comments associated with those photos are going to be displayed, as well as a user that's associated with each of those comments are going to be displayed as well. So all of these associations are because of the table association that I showed earlier. Okay, so let's run this application. We're going to take a look at photos index/2, and this has 2 photos, creation time and 2 displays. Photo number 1 does not have any comments. Photo 2 has a comment, its date, and a author. So if we click the author, it's going to go inside of the second page, in which the author has 3 comments, the dates and the comments. So if I were to click the authors, it's going to remain on the page because the author and the image are the same, belong to the same person, and therefore it's going to display the same data. Okay, so this proves that all of the requirements are set for all of the projects, and all of the requirements for this project has been met. Thank you for your attention. Thank you.